Hi everybody, hope you're all doing well. Hi everybody. All right, we'll wait a few more minutes to see if people can find me. I know it's a time change. It's better without this light. Hi Kathy. Okay, looks like people are coming on. I'm trying to find a good time to meet a lot of people. Sometimes they say Monday nights are busy at 7. So I thought I'd try an afternoon. I'll wait one more minute and then the show's for you ladies. People have to catch the replay. Okay, we're going to get started. So this is the hostess code for the month of November. If you're placing an online order that's less than $150, please use this hostess code. Your name will go into a drawing for a leftover kit that I had. Right here, you're going to get paper, card bases, envelopes, and etc. Enough stuff to make 6 cards. So these are the 2 cards that we're going to make today. They're simple stamping. This is using some new products that we have available. And then this one is using the stamp set that was part of the last product share. So let's get started. So like I said, this one here is part of a new product suite that will be available in the January catalog. But you can pre-purchase it now so that you get to use it for all of your holiday outings. I mean holiday cards, I'm sorry. So it is 2 stamps sets. So you can see this one you can use for a lot of non-holiday stuff. And then this one's a little bit more holiday. It comes with some dies. And then it comes with some paper as well. It is a suite. So I will just fan this paper out so you can get to see a little bit of it. So that's one side. Oh, there goes my phone. It'll go to voicemail. So, cherry cobbler, Sahara sand. Looks like a repeat of some of the patterns, just different colors, which I kind of like that. Neutral. Shaded spruce. Sahara sand again. And that's the end of the 12 pieces. So, it looks like there's 4 green, 4 Sahara sand, and 4 cherry cobbler. But I like how you can also use them for manly cards, and I like that there's a non-Christmas side. So that's that. So I have my parts all ready for this card. It is very vanilla. It is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. My mat is 4 by 5 1/4, and then this is 3 3/4 by 5. And again, this is geared for the simple stamper. So it's not using a lot of products. And when I say simple stamper, I don't mean it as somebody that's just starting out. Some people don't like a lot of layers. And you know, sometimes I think simplicity is the beauty of some of my cards. So I just burnished that. And I am using the Stampin' because I was concerned about what if I had to re-ink this. So I'm going to start off with doing the greeting. If you can hear that chewing, it's Miss Pearl. She got a bone at noontime and she's still chewing it. And of course, she's right under my feet because she's afraid I don't know what she's afraid of. But so, what I did is I put the words on one side and then I'm going to flip the other side so you can see it. This helps me keep things lined up. So, like I've tried to tell people, make sure you have a block or a stamp set underneath so that you don't break the hinge of this Stampin' Up. I am using a spot. You can buy a set of them in the catalog now. So I'm inking it up very well. And I'm just letting my fingers do the work here. So that looks good. So now I'm going to pull this out straight and flip it over where I have my leaves. And I kind of thought I might have to move this. So let me move this up out of the way. And now I'm using a green, garden green that matches my green cardstock. You can get these spots. You can buy a set of 12, but you can also get one every month in your paper pumpkin kit. And if you're not familiar with that and you'd like more details, let me know and I'll make sure I get them to you. So now I'm going to bring that over. Just let my fingers. The nice thing about the clear ones is you can see, and if you just wait a few seconds, about 10 or 15 seconds, the ink will gravitate to the paper. See, I missed a little spot here, so I'm going to take my ink and just re-ink that part. That's what's nice about the Stampin' Up. It's going to go right where I want it to go. Right here. Ta-da! All good. Let me slide this out, put my scrap paper back, because I'll clean my stamps after. Okay, so let me set this aside. Then it came with these sweet little stars, which I used up top. I put them together on my block, and I used Bumblebee, which is one of our new 5 in colors that came out this year. So again, I'm just randomly stamping. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. There's no right or wrong. It's what you like. And a few more right up here. That looks good. So you can see this one, I put a little bit more than what I had on my sample, but that's okay. That's okay. So you can see, very, very quick. So I'm going to mat it onto my garden green using my favorite glue, which is the Tombow. I want to have a green frame all the way around. Try to have as much of the same amount as I can. I'm going to flip it over and make sure that there's no lumps or bumps from my glue. And then I'm going to put some pop-ups behind it and raise it off my card. I'm using the large size dimensionals. And then I like to use this pickup tool to get those papers off. Kind of like flick it. Poke it and flick it. Then they're all together, and hopefully they all land in the trash, not all over your house. I've even found some sometimes on purple. Alright, so now I want to create a nice, very vanilla border all the way around. So there we have it. Quick, easy, and pretty. So the next card I'm going to make, which is the hot craze right now, it is what we call a slimline card. So it will fit in one of your number 10 bill size envelopes. And if you've followed me for any length of time, you know I absolutely love black and white cards. I have to make one at least once a week. So this is, you put your paper, your 8.5 by 11 paper in your cutter this way. You're going to cut it at 7 inches and score it at 3.5. Then this is the mat. So this is 3.25 by 8.25. And then the top layer would be 3 by 8. I will have all the dimensions with the recipe sheet up, hopefully sometime tomorrow. I'm trying to get my Stamp and Stack cards finished for pickup tomorrow. I'm going to burnish this. So I have a nice crispy fold. Looks like I got a glue dot here. Let me get rid of that. Alright, so I'm going to do my stamping first, in case I have to do modifications. You guys all know what that means, right? So I put the 3 stamps all on the same block. Let me grab that stamp set. I absolutely love this stamp set. And if you like to color, this is a great one. You'll be seeing me use it quite a bit over the next few weeks. I just did a product share with it, so some people got that. So I'm taking, because it's such a big area, I'm going to turn the stamp upside down and tab dance my Memento Tuxedo Black across it. Now I know I'm taking a risk that it may not take, and it'd be very difficult to line up because of the cling mount, the red stamp. Alright, so let me move this out of the way so you can see. I'm lining up the edge of the block with the edge of my paper. I'm just going to let it sit there for about 10 or 15 seconds. Yes, it is easier, Tammy. If you can get them on one block, then they'll be lined up. At least 3 of them will be. Okay, let's see if we worked. Yep. Oh, looks like a little blurb there. That's okay, I'll cover it over. Alright, so let's try another one. I'll just put my words over that. Not a problem. Again, inking it up very well. And again, I'm lining it up with the edge of my paper. Right there. Let it sit there for a few minutes. And let's see how we did. Oh, looks good. Okay, and then the words are really sweet. It says a little Christmas wish. I just took a piece of my scraps that I have a whole jar full. Every now and then I make a project with them or I chuck them. So I just stamped it like this. Took my punch and pre-punched it. But I did trim it down a little bit like this first. Let me grab a pair of scissors. Just trimmed it as close as I could to the words. Like that. And then used one of our fishtail punches. So I always make one ahead just in case it doesn't work out well. Then I cut a piece of black, and I wanted it to be a little bit, might be hard for you to see it. Let me turn on this. I wanted it to just be longer. So let's see, it looks like it goes this way. So let me put this together. I have my mat here. Put some Tombow, and like I tell people all the time, start with your Tombow in the middle so you get used to the flow, and then you can go around your edges, and you don't have to go right to the corner. Because it's going to spread out. Okay, so now I want to create a nice black border all the way around. Take my bone folder, make sure it's all adhered well, and then again I'm going to take some pop-ups, dimensionals, whatever you want to call them is fine with me. I'm going to put a few extra because it is a long thin card. Grab my pickup tool. I'm telling you, if you don't have a pickup tool, it'll be the best $10 you ever spent. You can use it for so many things. I like it so much, I have 3 of them. One at my desk, one here, and a spare one in case something happens to it. Alright, let me grab my card base here. I set the stamp set on it. And now we have a nice white frame around the black. Isn't that sharp looking? I think it's so pretty. And I'm going to put a few drops. For those of you that may be on here that was a teacher that used to say a little goes a long ways, it's really true. So now I'm going to put some, see if I got some small ones here. We have 2 size dimensionals. I'm going to put it right over those. Oh, looks like this one's brought up the underneath. We got a reject here, maybe. It came off. Okay, I'm going to put it right here where I made that smudge. Remember, people, when you make modifications to your cards, as I call them, versus mistakes, the receiver that gets the card does not know what the sample looked like. So don't beat yourself up that it didn't come out exactly as it was intended. So there you have it. Quick, simple, clean. I call it clean stamping. I hope you like the cards. This does fit in your number 10 envelope, you know, the bill size envelopes that you can buy at your local Dollar Tree or Walmart or wherever. And then this is the A2. But I think they're so cute, those little gnomes. Okay, so I will be back on Wednesday. I have a non-card project for you and a card. So, and Wednesday it'll be at 7. So I hope to see you then. Thank you so much. I will have a recipe up with the pictures tomorrow for you at some point. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.